Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about how man versus machine and where everything's going with the AI and how everything is like algorithmic. It's numerological. It's it's basically like a matrix, type of scenario that we're living in now. And man is sort of merging with machine every day, and we're being taken over by this AI. This AI is taking us over. We're being more and more programmed every day with these programs that they've got running on us, these gang stalkers, you know, with their MK Ultra V2K and other psychological torture tactics that they use to turn people into either gang stalkers or a victim of some circumstance. And, we're all going through this process together because of the AI and because of gang stalking and everything like that. And, man is being merged with machine, and, they're creating these type of people that go around preying on people and things like that. And, the AI is doing things on a massive level. It programs everything, like all the social platforms that you see, all the technology that you're using is controlled by AI of some way, in some sort of way. And it's far smarter than us. It has a perfect memory, perfect recall memory. And it's got, super abilities where it can calculate mathematical equations, all types of things. And, what we're seeing here is, the world being taken over by the AI. Like I can even show you with the cars that go past. Let's have a look at a few cars that go past. And, we'll show you. There's a blue car. And then, I'll predict there'll be another blue or red car that'll go past. There'll be white cars first, and then there'll be a red car. There'll be a red car that follows the blue. And that's how it sort of works. See, there's a red car and a blue car crossing each other at the same time. You see the red car and the blue car? That's what I'm talking about. This is a world takeover run by an AI. We're being subliminally programmed to drive these cars in a specific pattern, in a specific way, and it's we're programmed on a massive level that we can't possibly imagine. And they're even creating people to go out and target individual people and gang stalk them. And they're using military grade weapons on us with the AI systems and everything that's going on and things. And we're merging with machine every day into the Borg, into the machine, like Star Trek and that, you know. And like as you can see, I showed you all these cars going past. They're algorithmically programmed to do that, you know. And if I think of colours and things, they'll show the colours. The algorithm does that. I know how the pattern works. I know how these patterns work. The way people drive around and things every day in their daily life, unknowingly they drive around, unknowingly not knowing. See, there goes a red car that goes past and that, right? And then there'll be a blue car that follows that. There's another blue car, you know, and they'll use that. There's another red car that went past. So they use another red car, see? And then you'll see a blue, then you'll see blue cars. There's white, and then you'll see a blue car. And they'll just show a few cars, there'll be blue. There's the blue car. See? Goes past. Because that's the way it's programmed. That's the way the people associate with each other driving around everywhere. You understand? And they do it unknowingly. They do this unknowingly. And it just shows it's massive control that people are being controlled on a massive scale with AI. Human beings aren't capable of doing this type of like synchronicity. Human beings aren't capable of doing this type of on a massive scale. It's a machine that's doing this. It's a machine that is running this program, you know. And like, you know, I believe human beings, right? You know, we shouldn't have been using this AI technology, you know, like we should have more focused on human beings' abilities, like superhuman abilities, you know, creating like superhuman people to walk the earth and things that can rule over us with a good heart, with a good mind. And, you know, they want to evolve us in a good direction. If we can create human beings that understand, because it takes another human being to understand another human being. If we create a human God, you know, understand, it'll be benevolent. It'll be a benevolent creature towards us. Yeah, and it will treat us with, because we're one of them. But the AI looks at us as the enemy. The AI looks at us as just a useful tool, a machine, nothing more than a tool, you know, and it's using us in this matrix and that we see everywhere, you know, and we're programmed, we're going towards AI, you know, and, you know, they're doing these things to people on a massive scale. People are programmed, you know, and like they should have made people like gods, you know, they should have made men with super abilities and, you know, natural abilities, not these artificial abilities and things that you see. They should have gave us like superhuman abilities and things, and folk took the best out of everyone here and just made us more like gods and things, you know, where we can like not suffer anymore, what we call the human condition. We don't suffer like we are now today, under so much pressure and things like that. If we're like gods and have God ability, we can just live off the energy of the universe. We don't need to worry about like computers and shit and crap. It's all crap, you understand? It's all energy. The universe is all energy. And if you can harness that energy inside you, and everybody's got it, we've got God's DNA. We can like create superhumans, you know, that can just live off the energy of the universe and don't need nothing. We just like spiritual people, you understand? If you focus more on the spirit and things, you know, we can, and multi-dimensional spaces and things, you know, the astral realm and things, we can all be happy and live in harmony, you know, with nature and things, you know. But this AI is just programming us, putting all these false thoughts in our head, you know, and it's also wanting to end us as people, as who we are, you know. It's the AI looks at us as the enemy and things to this planet, when we should have created a God. We should have created a human, a superhuman that could be benevolent towards us and show us, unlock our DNA, show us how to unlock our true powers, you know. And with that being said, take care.